guys, I posted a video today, an article today, guys, about the credit bureaus, the 3 national credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, deleting, y'all heard it correctly, deleting millions of dollars. Actually, I think it's billion. Hold on, let me think. $88 billion worth of, medical debt and collections from people's credit reports, right? And y'all know how it is. Hey, y'all read half the article, have half the information. I said, oh God. So I posted the article and you guys have been in my DM, have been in my inbox, have been texting me. So this is what I decided to do. I'm going to jump on here tonight and I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of what you can do, how this is going to help you, how this is going to help your scores, guys, and spread the word, okay? First of all, if you're not following me, follow me. And guys, I'm having a 3-day boot camp, March 23rd, March 24th, March 25th. I am going to go do a deep dive, guys, into credit scores, building business credit, leveraging credit, how this is going to help you improving your scores, credit repair, guys. So tonight I'm going to give you a snapshot. This is a sneak preview, okay, guys? Get your notebook and get your pen real quick, because I'm not going to be here all night with you guys, but I want to give you the right information, guys. Then make sure you're the link in my bio and register for the 3-day boot camp so I can give you guys a deep dive of credit scores, how to improve your score, how to repair your credit, how to build business credit. Come on, somebody. How to qualify for funding, how to leverage. Okay, so guys, first, what you read is true. And a lot of times, guys, you hear these articles, you hear it. Guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to repost this, especially because I'm doing the boot camp. So tell your family and friends to jump on this live real quick, because I'm not sure if I'm reposting this or not. Just come to the boot camp on the 23rd, okay? And reserve your spot, because I'm about to close it down, I think, as soon as there's a limit. But anyway, so guys, a lot of times you hear credit news, right? And it's like from the Sun and like all these other weird places that it's not true. But if I'm about to talk about it, y'all, come on, somebody. If I'm about to talk about it, it's the real deal. So it was reported on where? Like CNN, NBC News, Fox Business. It's true, guys. July 1st. Write it down. The 3 national credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they are going to start removing medical collections from your reports. But pause. The reason why I'm doing this is I don't want you guys to think that, July 1st, all of a sudden, a bunch of collections are going to be removed. There's some parameters, guys. You have to read in between the fine print. And I also want to give you guys, I give you guys the real deal. I want to dispel some myths real quick. So number 1, guys, I hear a lot, especially with real estate financing. I hear you guys saying medical debt, medical collections are not included in your credit score, or they don't count. Somebody put in the comments if you have ever heard medical collections don't count, medical collections don't hurt you. Please put in the description, I heard that, in the description, in the comment, I heard that before, or yes, that's true, guys, that is false. I'm about to dispel some myths right now, guys. Anything, please get this in your spirit, guys. Anything on your credit report is factored into your score. Period. Drop the mic. Period. Y'all know I'm so dramatic, guys. I've been up all day. But I want you guys to stop thinking. Sometimes people get half information and they keep on, it's like, y'all remember Whispering Down the Lane? I'm in my 40s. Y'all remember Whispering Down the Lane where it starts off with one thing and then somebody tells somebody else and tells somebody else and tells somebody else. And then now everybody's like, medical collections don't count. Lies, y'all, okay? The reason why you sometimes hear that is because when you're applying for big things like a mortgage pre-approval, sometimes even like a car, right? This is where if everything else is like generally good, let's say your debt ratios and you have full-time employment, you have your down payment and your credit is generally good, and the only thing negative is possibly maybe like a couple of medical collections or even just like a couple of collection, guys, usually that's not enough to actually deny you. Or sometimes even like these underwriters, they'll look at your file, right? And they'll say, well, this person has okay credit, but they have full-time employment. They have their down payment. Everything else is good. They have their taxes and their bank statements. So we will approve them for this mortgage. We're not going to deny them because of the medical collection, but they saw it. It brought down your score. It counts. And guess what? For every 5,000 of you guys that got approved for a mortgage with a medical collection, there's 20,000 who got denied because their credit was not strong enough and the medical collection was enough to bring their scores down enough where they didn't qualify. So that's false. Any collection, Somebody say any collection. I'm so loud. I know my neighbors be like, my boys are in bed, y'all. Listen, any collection on your report can count. And guess what? Like some scoring models will say anywhere between like 20 something to 50 something points. Some research says that a collection, guys, can drop your score up to 100 points. Did y'all know that? This is why this article and this information is super, super important. And again, for y'all that joined late, March 23rd, 24th, 25th, I'm going to deep dive. This is a snapshot for you guys. For 3-day free, look, I had nothing for free boot camp. So get it while it's open, okay? So any collection, hey, Catherine, any collection, guys. But this is where sometimes based on what else is on your reports, it may not be enough to deny you. So that's why you hear that misinformation. I want to kind of break this up. So what did I say? Medical collections can count. Any collection can count. It can go anywhere between 23 and 50 points, sometimes down to 100. And guess what, y'all? I'm about to dispel another myth. If you have generally good credit, y'all, generally good credit, and all of a sudden you get like a medical collection, guess what? It tanks your score even more because you have generally good credit. So it's like almost like a shock to the system. But say you have kind of like damaged credit and you get like a collection added, it may only do like 20 points, 30 points, right? So any collection can hit, that hit your report will count and does count. Now, another myth I want to dispel for you guys, and I'll jump into this, is that, guys, it's not always the amount that matters, it's the date. Somebody put in the comments the date. The more recent the negative item, the more recent the collection, the more it hurts your reports. So let me give you an example. How do we sign up? Oh, for the 3-day free bootcamp, guys, just go to the link in my bio. It says Credit Leverage Lifestyle /bootcamp. Click that, guys. It's March 23rd, 24th, 25th, and it is free. I'm doing a 3-day. I have never. Oh, and let me just say something for those of you that don't know me. Guess what makes this brand different? My brand different and my page different, my content different. I used to work for TransUnion. Boom! I need some sound effects. Guys, there's probably less than a dozen people in the nation that are in this credit consulting space that actually work for a bureau, and I am one of them. This is one reason why when I hear a lot of nonsense or I hear a lot of information, I'll jump on and I'll set the record straight because there's a lot of bad information out there. So that's why I'm doing this, and that's why my boot camp is not going to give you some information, all the information, because I don't have step nothing. So I can't wait to see you guys, and it is almost sold out. So register like ASAP. Okay? So guys, it can drop your scores like up to anywhere 23 to 50 to 100 points depending on what it is, but the date. So let me give you an example. A $500 collection, guys, 6 months ago is going to hurt your score more than like a $1,000 collection 4 years ago. Did you get it? Let me say it again slower. A $500 collection, it was maybe added to your reports like 3 months ago or 6 months ago, is going to hurt your credit report, your scores, more than maybe like that $1,000 collection that has been sitting on your credit report for like 3 years and 4 years and 5 years. Guys, the more recent, get that into, look, write it in the comments. The more recent the debt, the more it hurts you. So yes, guys, some of y'all got radiology bills and co-pays and all kinds of stuff. I see stuff for, I'm just going to say it, y'all women, with all this plastic surgery and all these implants and all this Botox and all this stuff and laser stuff, like all kinds of stuff, guys. All chiropractor, I see anesthesiology. Guys, I don't care if it's $100. If it's on your credit report, it's hurting your score, okay? So the more recent it is, it hurts you even more. So guys, everybody pay attention to this. Now, the reason why I'm jumping on here now, and again, I'm going to do a deep dive on my boot camp, so make sure you register, is that it's not going to be like automatic. I want you guys to understand this. The credit bureaus manage millions and millions and millions of people across the USA, right? And this is a database of information, and it's billions of dollars worth of debt. So it isn't like July 1st, they're going to hit a button and all your collections are going to be like automatically removed. Guys, I want you to be proactive. And everybody who knows me knows that our brand is about leveraging in this 5 and 6 and 7 figures. Another nugget here, guys, is that for when you're trying to transition into business credit, who on here is trying to build business credit? Wants a car in their business name, wants a business mortgage, wants a business line of credit, is trying to leverage that LLC to build wealth. Guys, for the business credit lenders, they do not want to see any unpaid collections on your reports, period. So if your 3-month, 6-month, 12-month goal is to go into a business credit, especially as a new business owner, especially as a new investor, especially as a new LLC, and even if you have been established for a while, but you never use business credit, guys, try getting an unsecured line of credit from a business credit lender, and you got 5 medical collections that are unpaid on your credit report. You look high risk. You look like you don't pay your bills. Look, don't judge me. I'm on your side. Look, whoever it is on here, I get it. I'm on your side. But guys, this is why you will need to handle it now. So a couple of things I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you a couple of tips, okay? Number 1, guys, right now, this is what are we in? March. Get a copy of your report from annualcreditreport.com. Not MyFICO, not Credit Karma, not even Credit Check Total. I'm telling you something specifically for a reason. Annualcreditreport.com. I think I just posted it on my YouTube. I posted it on my Facebook. Guys, write it down. Annualcreditreport.com. If somebody, I seen Catherine on here, I see a couple people on here. If somebody can type in the comments, annualcreditreport.com. Guys, that is the only website authorized by the Federal Trade Commission to give, thank you so much, love, thank you, Catherine, to give copies of credit reports to consumers. If you actually go to that website, it actually says that on there, guys, and it is. They're actually giving free, how much, Terry? Free credit reports for all 3 bureaus weekly right now. So there's no reason not to know what's on your credit report. This is one of the biggest mistakes you guys do. You make all these phone calls, you send all these letters, and you're not even disputing the information with the entity reporting it on your reports. Listen, your most valuable asset is your time, not your money. Thank you so much, y'all. Start by going and getting a copy of your report from annualcreditreport.com. Get TransUnion, get Equifax, get Experian. Get it right now, guys. You need a current copy. Download it and save it to your desktop, right? Because you won't be able to make like a login and keep on going in and out. It's not a site like a MyFICO that you pay for or like a Credit Check Total. You have to actually just answer some security questions, download it, and save it immediately because you'll need to work off of that. You won't be able to go in and out, guys. The reason why I'm telling you to get that copy, now my Credit Leverage Lifestyle people, stand up. They know that this is your consumer disclosure copy. Guys, I will deep dive into this in the boot camp. I'm giving you an overview now. Your consumer disclosure copy, guys, is the most extensive, full report you can get, period. It means the credit bureaus have to give you everything that they have in their files for you. Now, why is that important to you? Because you want the information for the collection agency, and you want the information for who they're collecting for, and you want all of their contact information. Your annualcreditreport.com copy will have it. A lot of times these other bureaus have a summary or they have basic information. Now, I've even seen them say collection $100. They don't even tell you guys who it is. How are you supposed to know? So get annualcreditreport.com, okay, guys? Then, guys, you can dispute it 3 ways. How many times? How many ways? Guys, 3. Be proactive. You know that this is coming under fire right now. So look, ride this wave. And let me just say this real quick. You consumers, all of y'all out there in IG world, okay? You guys can dispute under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, anything that you feel is inaccurate, unfair, outdated, incorrect. I never tell you guys to claim fraud when there hasn't been fraud. I don't tell you guys to say things are not yours when it's not yours. I don't care what credit people are on here. We do things the right way over here. And guess what? That's why y'all end up qualifying for the 5 and 6 and 7 figures, because y'all have solid reports, solid scores, not the shaky stuff that when they start doing digging, the whole thing falls through. Or y'all say y'all fraud and then it don't really be fraud. Now you get denied for everything and you get blackballed. Come on, somebody. You can still get this done by doing things the right way. And that's why I help you guys. I used to work for TransUnion and I'm board certified. So you guys can just challenge anything, a challenge, a dispute, an investigation. Don't let people flim-flam you. It's all the same darn thing, okay? It means that you feel like something is inaccurate, unfair, outdated, can't be validated, can't be verified. You as the consumer have the right to dispute that. Please understand this, that the credit bureaus, besides big changes like this, the credit bureaus are actually not legally able to just go into your reports and change stuff. I don't know what they've been telling y'all, but right, if Discover reports an inaccurate information, Discover is supposed to be in there removing it. TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, they can't be like, oh, Kim's Discover account is wrong, we're gonna go fix that for her. Guys, it doesn't work this way. It's like law, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That means you, the consumer, have to initiate it. When you guys dispute the information, it forces them to do an investigation to validate it. And then what happens? If they're unable to validate it, if they don't respond in time, or if they don't have the proper documentation, the credit bureau, y'all, some of y'all got the whole process messed up. Some of y'all credit specialists don't even know the whole process, which this is why you need to be in my boot camp. I'm going to talk real for a minute. If you're going to be in credit repair, y'all, at least do it the right way for the right reason so your clients can have better results. You're going to build a better brand and a better business. And I'm here to share it all because guess what? I can't help everybody. Everybody's not even going to receive from me. So if you are a credit repair person, credit specialist, or you desire to be, learn it the right way inside and out so you can have real results and you can really help people, y'all. Because this money, do y'all know that we are breaking generational cycles of poverty? We are helping people build wealth. Like, it is a real deal. When you play around people's finances, sometimes you mess them up from being able to qualify for anything, especially with all this fraud nonsense. I'm going to just be real. Like, Lord, this is why I'm going live, because y'all know I'll get on a tangent. And for you consumers, right, who are just working on your credit, like, no, exercise your rights, but do it the right way. You'll get a better result, and you'll have a file that can pass underwriting. Right? Anybody can get a car. But just because you know, sometimes people's cars are 30% interest and $10,000 down and your payment's $1,000 a month. I'm not impressed. But to get a crib, to get a house, to get a duplex, to get a triplex, guys, you need to go through something called underwriting from all three bureaus. That means that an actual lender is going to go through your report with a fine-tooth comb. Do it the right way. You guys can dispute it with all three credit bureaus, and then if they don't respond in time, they don't respond at all, they don't have the proper verification, the actual credit bureau will remove the information. Now, why? The credit bureaus are liable for reporting accurate information, y'all, but they get their information from the creditors. I don't think y'all understand. Discover has your information, they report it to the credit bureau. The credit bureau is just a database of information, but they are governed by the Federal Trade Commission, by the Consumer Protection Bureau. These are private companies, guys. They are not government agencies, but they are regulated because of what they do by the Consumer Protection Bureau. But the creditors, it's actually the creditor. Y'all be mad at TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, but it's the creditors that report the information. So the collection agency and the medical providers, they're the ones reporting these collections, guys. So you can dispute it 3 different ways. You can dispute it with the credit bureau, you can dispute it with the collection agency, and you can dispute it with the actual provider. That's why you get a copy from annualcreditreport.com so you can see everybody. And guys, in the article, I posted today snippets of the article, but if you Google credit bureaus deleting medical collections, you'll see CNN, NBC, Fox News, you'll see all the articles. It didn't say everything, guys. It said medical collections, $500 and under. I know. So some of y'all are like, oh man, listen, while they're in the process of kind of looking at this process with a fine-tooth comb, guys, dispute anything that you feel is inaccurate, unfair. Honestly, a lot of you guys are like, I thought I had insurance. I thought that was covered. I paid it already, right? A lot of times it really is some inaccurate information. Guys, exercise your rights, because just getting 1 or 2 or 3 collections removed can be 20, 30, 50, 100 points for y'all. Real rap. And mind you, for business credit, what did I say? They don't want to see unpaid medical collections. They don't want to see unpaid collections at all, to be 100% honest with you. So your best case scenario is to get it deleted. The second best case scenario is at least have it at a 0 balance. But for this article, for the change that's coming, don't expect July 1st everything to be wiped away. So I want you to right now get a copy of your report from annualcreditreport.com. I'm going to do a recap. For everybody who came on late, guys, I'm doing a real quick overview, but I am doing a deep dive. I'm also going to talk about how many of y'all are sick of these gas prices. I'm about to help y'all get some fleet credit cards, right, in your business name, some business fleet cards. You know why? Because fleet credit cards and business credit helps you pay for what? Gas! Come on, somebody, gas, tires, oil changes, and it's super easy to get. It's only tier 1 and tier 2. So guys, make sure you register for my boot camp. Link is in my bio, March 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And I know that I just checked the numbers and we are almost sold out. So register ASAP. All right, so guys, I'm just doing an overview. So get a copy of your reports, dispute it 3 ways, dispute it with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, dispute it in writing. In writing. In writing. I don't care if it's easier over the phone. I don't care if it's easier online. I'm telling you what I know. And when you guys do it online, you that great big blob of information that you guys never read, you just click on, you're signing away a bunch of your rights. Yes, y'all. I know. Come on. How many of y'all actually read all that? Y'all just say agree. Guys, it's a little bit more tedious, but you get a better result. Is it worth your time to take 1 hour and really go through your reports, write the disputes the right way, send them off certified, those 2 forms of ID, and now something that has been on your report costing you 30, 40, 50, 100 points is wiped away because you did it the right way, the right procedure with the right people. Okay, guys? So dispute it with the credit bureau. You can dispute it with the actual collection agency directly also, and with the actual medical provider. The other thing with this article, guys, the last thing I want to add, I'll do a recap, is that it said medical collections, $500 and under. So guess what else you guys can do to be strategic? All my credit levels I saw, guys, you guys know that I'm super big on strategy, is that maybe the bill was like 700, 1,000, whatever. Negotiate it down. So it actually ends up being 500. And you guys can get it deleted underneath of this new kind of regulation. Guys, it's worth it. So start with knowing what's on your report and who's reporting it. Stop just disputing things and you don't know who's reporting it. You only, tip, action item, only dispute it with the entity reporting the information, period. That freed somebody, because you can have 5 collections on your dining room table, but only one of them. How many, Terry? One of them is actually reporting it on your credit report. That's the one you want to dispute it with, the one that's actually controlling the reporting. And guys, especially for medical, because they usually shoot it out to like 3 or 4 or 5 different companies. You can have 4 companies calling you, 4 companies sending you letters, 4 companies emailing you. You know they can email y'all now, but maybe only one of them is reporting it. Why are you wasting the time with the other ones? You're trying to improve your credit and your scores. Dispute it with the entity reporting the information, and then document everything. And guys, under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, valid negative debt can be reported for how long? 7 years. 7 years from the date of last activity. I'll cover that in the boot camp. All right, so guys, recap. It is true. July 1st, all 3 bureaus, they're removing collections, medical related, 500 and under. I want you all to be proactive. Start disputing things now. Use your annualcreditreport.com copy. It can be anywhere between 2350 to 100 something points. Dispute it in writing with all 3 bureaus, 2 forms of ID. This is a quick overview. I'm going to do a deep dive into scores, business credit, leveraging, how to get approved for financing in my boot camp, which is free. How much is it? Free. March 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The first boot camp of its kind ever. Especially by somebody that worked for TransUnion directly. That means I was updating thousands of credit reports for people across the nation before YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook even existed. I was in this space. So I have over 20 years of experience, guys. So I'm doing this deep dive to kind of be a resource to you guys, because there's so much bad information out there. And these medical collections being removed is one thing I'm going to cover. And I'm going to add now how to get fleet credit cards in your business name, fleet cards, to help pay for some of these crazy gas prices. I filled up the Audi, y'all. It's all I started renting out, and it was like $120. $120 to fill up my thing. Did you think I paid for it? No, I did not. I put it on my WEX fleet card in my business's name, and the entire thing is a write-off. Come on, somebody. So guys, I hope that it was helpful. Make sure you share this information, share the boot camp. Once it's closed, once it's sold out, I'm taking the link out of my bio. Share it with your family and friends so we can end 2022 with some legacy and some wealth building. And I hope y'all go to bed, y'all. It's late. It's like, what is it, like 11 something here? I will see y'all. I will see you soon. Have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.